Good morning, Scituate. It's Tuesday, September 2nd, and I hope everyone had a lovely Labor Day holiday. I'm Nico Afanasenko of the Scituate Select Board, along with Town Administrator Jim Boudreau and School Committee Vice Chair Maria Fenwick. I'll turn it over to both of them in a moment, and after that, review some town meetings coming up this week. But first, we do have some sad news. Unfortunately, former Select Board member Karen Conley has passed away. Karen served 2 terms on the select board and was an instrumental part of several town projects. She was very involved with the community. She served as the PTO president at Jenkins School. She also served on the Community Preservation Commission, the Finance Committee, and the Scituate Garden Club. She was actively involved in several fundraising efforts throughout her time with Scituate. Karen leaves behind her husband Kevin and son Christopher. A visitation will be held next Sunday, September 7th, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Richardson Gaffey Funeral Home. And a Mass will be held the following day at 10 a.m. on Monday at St. Mary the Nativity. Our thoughts are with Karen's family. I'll update town meetings shortly, but now I'd like to turn it over to our town administrator, Mr. Jim Boudreau.
Morning. Thank you, Nico. I join you in sympathy for Karen and her family. She was a great member of the select board and an even better person. So condolences to her family on her passing. We will start as always with our water update. Tack Factory Ponds at -5. Last week we were -4. The reservoirs at -19, down from -17 last week. Rainfall over the past week was 0.87 inches measured at the plant. Average daily demand was 1.556 million gallons a day, down very slightly from last week's 1.56 million gallons per day. We are still waiting for the circuit boards to come in on our iron and manganese contactors. The plumbing is all done. We just need those boards to come in. They're a special order. We don't know what's taking so long, but we are doing our best to try to hurry those along. We want to remind people this September, so there are no more lifeguards on our town beaches. All our lifeguards have gone back to school, so please use extra caution if you are using the town beaches. The Mass Department of Public Health has announced that mosquito samples have tested positive in Scituate for West Nile virus, and mosquito samples have tested positive in Norwell for Eastern equine encephalitis. More information of these are available on the Department of Health website on massachusetts.gov. You can also reach Plymouth County Mosquito Control. They will accept requests for adult mosquito controls for residents. You can call them at 781-585-5450. Complete information, again, go to the Mass Department of Public Health website. The Friends of the Scituate Library having their fall book sale, 50% off all fiction hardcover books. Sale price is $1.50. Hardcover classics, short stories, drama, and large print fiction. Sale runs from Friday, September 5th through Saturday, September 13th. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 2 in the lower level of the library. The DPW will continue to work on the water main installation on the Old Forge neighborhood. This will take several months. The contractor for the town is also performing cured in-place pipelining on sections of the sewer system, which includes a trenchless rehabilitation method used to repair aging sewer pipes without the need for digging or excavation. This process restores structural integrity, seals cracks and leaks, and extends the life of the sewer system while minimizing disruptions to residents, roadways, and the environment. During scheduled work, residents in the affected areas may notice temporary traffic detours, construction equipment in the roadway, and occasional sewer odors. Residents may be notified and asked to limit or stop using their water service when the crew is working on the road near their home. Residents are also advised to leave their toilet seats down, as activity from the equipment in the street can cause back pressure and splashing in the toilet bowl. This week, work is expected to be done on Cobb Lane, Hughes Road, Lanton Lane, First Parish Road, and Tilden Road. Next week, we expect to be on Hazel Ave, Wheeler Park Drive, and Beaver Dam Road. We appreciate your patience. Any questions, you may call the sewer department. The town clerk wants to remind people that the Town of Scituate bylaws mandates the yearly licensing of all dogs and the fines for unlicensed dogs in the Town of Scituate. Each dog 6 months or older must be licensed by July 1st of every year. Male or female, $15 for each dog. Neuter to spray, $10 for each dog. Cash or check, no credit cards. Fees double at the end of this month, October 1st, so please get in and make sure your dog is registered. Veterinarians are required to send rabies certificates to the town clerk's office. However, they may not reach the office in time for your licensing, so please bring your rabies and spay neuter information with you. Based on information we received from veterinarians that have sent information about dogs being vaccinated against rabies, we have many, many dogs right now that are vaccinated but are not licensed. So please get into the town clerk's office and license your dog as soon as possible. The Dana-Farber mammography van will be in town Thursday, September 18th. They'll be at the St. Luke's Episcopal Church from 7 a.m. to 3:15 p.m. If you're a woman aged 40 or older would like to schedule an appointment, please contact the mammography van office at 617-632-1974. Pre-registration is required. That's really what I have for today, and I hope everybody enjoys the beginning of September.
Thank you, Jim. And now I'd like to go to the school committee, Vice Chair Maria Fenwick, with an update on the new school year.
Thank you. So to start, I'll just add that the school committee also expresses our heartfelt condolences on the sad news of Karen Connolly's passing. We very much appreciated working alongside her for the many years that she served on the select board. I'll add, today is a very exciting day for Scituate Public Schools. It is the first day for our new kindergarten and pre-K students. And so we really hope that everyone has a great day meeting new teachers, principals, and making some new friends. We held our first school committee meeting last week and accomplished the major milestone of voting to accept the recommendation of the school building committee to hire Brait Builders out of Marshfield as the general contractor for the new Hatherley Cushing School project. Notably, the school project is now $16.4 million under the original budget estimate, which means that when it comes time for the town to borrow money for the project, we can borrow less than projected. The project remains on track for completion in summer of 2027. We know that a lot of people are eagerly anticipating the new sit.org website, which we hear should be rolling out in the coming weeks. You can find lunch menus and bus routes on the existing temporary site. If you have any questions that you can't seem to find on the site, please don't hesitate to call your child's school and ask. Parents and caregivers should have also received an invitation to download a new app, Parent Square. Within the app, you can designate your communication preferences to ensure that you don't miss important messages from your child's school. Back to school nights are scheduled for September 11th for Scituate High School, September 17th for all 4 elementary schools, and September 18th for Gates Middle School. This is a great chance to see inside classrooms, meet teachers, and get a preview of what your child will be learning this coming year. More information will be coming home from your child's school soon about that. We're very excited to soon be able to share more details about an upcoming groundbreaking ceremony scheduled for the new school. This will be the morning of Monday, October 6th. Students at both Hatherley and Cushing schools are busy preparing songs to accompany the ceremony. You can expect to see changes on the Hatherley school site before the 6th of October, but that will be an official moment of celebration for the community. We have a task force that is focused on coming up with a new name for the school, and that task force has been meeting this summer. When the group is ready to share its work publicly, we'll be excited to help them do so. That group comprises educators, parents, students, and administrators from both Hatherley and Cushing, and seats were filled via a lottery of interested parties. Also, the school building committee is pleased to announce that a temporary playground will be installed on site at Hatherley soon so that children can continue to have a safe and accessible play space throughout construction. Please reach out to Scituate School Committee at schoolcommittee@sit.org at any time with questions, comments, curiosities. Public comment at our meeting is typically the first item on our agenda if you ever wish to speak publicly to the committee on a topic. Our next school committee meeting will be held on Monday, September 8th at 6 p.m. in the SHS library. The meeting will also be available via Zoom and will be recorded and shared via SCTV's YouTube account afterwards. That's all I have for this week. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maria. On government meetings, it's a light week here. The Cole Parkway Redevelopment Committee is meeting tonight at 6:30 p.m. This Thursday, the Waterways Commission meets at 6 p.m. Visit situatema.gov for meeting details. And with that, we hope everyone has a wonderful week.